Hello, viewers. I am that your passionate teacher that is so concerned about the challenge of reading that both children and adults are having. And because of it, I am here once again to continue where I stopped last time. I told you last time that people scares or feels that it's difficult to read, and having missed it, they now felt there's nothing they can do but to continue life like that. But I, seeing the necessity of reading in human life, I said no to it. And that is why I decided to come up to explain this particular challenge and how to get out of it. So in the other time I told you that for you to solve this problem, you must go to basics. You must go to the foundation. And that is knowing the sounds of letters. And then, because it is the sound of knowledge of the sounds of letters that will help you to pronounce words when you see it, or to be able to read as you go on. And that will lead us first of all to knowing the letters, the names of letters. From there we will now go into the sounds of letters. I know some of you must have known the names of letters, but let's just go through it before we continue. And that will take us first of all to look at the letter names rhyme as we used to play in the class with. Now we go on with the letter names rhyme. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I know my alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I know my alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I know my alphabet. Yes, having known your alphabet, now we want to go to the real thing. That is the sound of this alphabet. You see, before you know, we'll climb. Before you know, this challenge of reading will be simplified. Now we're going to look at the first 5 letters. Letter A, letter B, letter C, letter D, letter E. Now, what is the sound of letter A? We have the capital letter A and small letter a. So whether you see it in capital form or in the small letter, it has the same sound. The sound of letter A is A. The sound of letter A is what? A. So anywhere you see it, what you should say is A. What people expect to hear is A. 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 Now we have words that begins with A. or that has R in the as the spelling goes on. But let's go with A as in apple. 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 You see it? A as in cat. Cat. All right. Let's go to the next letter. That is letter B. We have capital B, we have small letter b. And this capital B and small letter b, anywhere you see capital B and small letter b, simply say b, 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 b. That's the sound that everybody expects to hear from you. You can't say B, B, B. No. For instance, if you want to pronounce this word that begin with B, B, A, T, bat, B, as in bat, B, 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 ba, bat. You can see now we have A being letter A there. So B, A, ba. Then the last sound T. Bat, 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 bat. Very simple. Even an old woman that don't know how to read, if you teach that old woman that way, she will catch up. Small baby like that, you speak in their language, play with them, and still teach them this, you'll be surprised. Whether 2 years or so, the child will be singing and making noise in the house. But at, bat, but at, bat. Is it not funny? But very interesting. Depending on the way you teach somebody, reading is never an issue. It's very simple. Bat, bat, b, b, at, bat. All right. We also have another word that begin with b. Bed, b, d, bed. You see it? B, d, bed. You see it? So letter B, what's the sound of letter B? Let me ask. Letter B sounds B. Letter B sounds B. Anywhere you see me, just say B. Anywhere you hear B, know that it is letter B you are to write. Letter B sounds B. All right. As I continue, I want to encourage you to subscribe. Just press the subscribing button to show that you like what the compassionate and passionate teacher is doing. And I want to tell you, as you keep earning it for yourself in the house, maybe as an adult you are having challenge of reading or spelling, or your children, as you keep earning this channel for them, before you know, they too will teach others. And spelling, as I continue, you see that spelling is the simplest thing. It's the simplest thing. Reading is as simple. No matter how long, no matter how many syllables the word may have, as you follow me, as we continue, you will see that God will simplify everything as we go on. Now, we are okay with letter A and letter B. Let's go to letter C. That's why knowing the names of letters are important, and it goes with the sounds of letters. What's the sound of letter C? Just a curve this way. What's the sound of letter C? We have the capital letter C, we have the small letter C. What's the sound of letter C? Letter C, anywhere you see letter C, simply say k, 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 as if you are coughing. K, 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 k. That's the sound. That's the sound. Now, let's go. What's the sound of letter C? K, 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 k. Now you have k, as in cat. K, as in cat. K, a, t, cat. K, a, t, cat. K, a, t, cat. Dance with it. You are done. K, a, t, cat. K, a, t, cat. K, a, t, cat. K, a, t, cat. Cat. Just the sound. You get your spelling done. Now there's another 3-letter words. Can. 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 K, an, k, an, can, k, an, can, can. Just as if you're playing, you are saying something. Can I come in? You see it? Can. With time we go into sentence. And you see that reading is as simple as drinking water, just as I said in my first video. Now, let's go to the next one. The next letter is letter D. What's the sound of letter D? Capital letter D or small letter D? It's as simple as saying D, 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 D. Anywhere you see letter D, just say D. Anywhere you see letter D, just say D, 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 D. Just as simple as that. Now, letter D, D, as in D, O, G. You see it? Dog, dog, D, O, G, dog, D, O, G. Dog, the og, dog, the og, dog, the og, dog, the og, dog. As simple as that. The og, dog, the og, dog. Now, we have 4-letter word, dawn. The o, silent, e. You know, in some words, the letters are silent. You know? So, dawn. Mom is dawn. Dad is dawn. You know? Now, how do you spell dawn? The on, silent E. The on, silent E. The on, the on, silent E. The on, dawn. Did you hear the sound of the last letter? No. That is why I say it's silent E. The on, silent E. I am silent, but I'm important. If you remove me there, the spelling is not correct. That is what letter E is saying there. So, even though I am silent, you don't hear my sound, but you must put me there. That is dawn. The on, silent is. The on, silent E. The on, silent E. That is the words that begin with the. Dawn, dawn. The sound of letter O is O. The sound of letter N is N. Then E there is silent. Okay? Now, let's go to the next letter. That is letter E. We have the capital letter E and small letter E. The sound of letter E is E. Any book, anywhere you see letter E, please always say E, That's the sound it gives. So the sound of letter E is e, 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 as in egg.